All right, Wendy Williams versus Judge Mathis. Here they had this explosive interview. She calls him out for cheating, and then he calls her a crackhead. Apparently, he destroys her in this whole heated conversation. Here it is. I think we should just watch the whole damn thing. I think she came on his show to promote something. I don't know.
Is this the beginning of the bit?
Yeah.
What happened was when she picked the red card, I showed her. I said, "You know more about the streets than me now. I'm out the streets and you in it." Because she was right and I was wrong with the 3-card Monty.
If I had some cards, I would ask you to do that too. I don't feel as if there's anything wrong with that, Judge. Because you know why?
Well,
look, I want to talk with you because here on this show, whether it's TV or radio, one thing that Wendy Williams does is keep it real with her audience. Now, my audience knows all about me and what I've been through, and what they don't know, I go into explicit details in my book. Now, that might not be true according to you about this woman that
Okay, so it sounds like Wendy's starting. She's like, I'm real, unlike you. And then I think Judge Mathis brings the gavel down on her.
Well, it sounds to me like she's defending herself, though. Like he was calling her not real.
It could be. I don't have the word where I don't have anything before this.
allegedly you slept with, you allegedly got her pregnant. Listen to just let me draw up the skeleton, Judge, and then you fill in the meat.
Wendy, I didn't read that part. Now you making that up.
Okay, let me draw
up. And WBLS about to be sued for defamation. You gonna make some stuff.
Okay, Judge, you
wasn't even alleged.
Okay,
now, that's called defamation.
All right.
That's called defamation, Wendy.
Okay,
she did not allege that.
All right, look.
I'll tell you what she alleged. It wasn't that.
All right, you tell me what she alleged, Judge, in all of your anger.
I'm not angry.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm not angry. She said that she had an encounter with me where I was getting high.
Doing cocaine.
Doing
Brought to you
cocaine.
by
You've been addicted
Classic Throw.
What the hell is that breath?
Still addicted to based on your...
Oh, it's like an audio jungle thing. Yo, this is a good conversation. She's like, yeah, you were doing cocaine. I was like, excuse me, Wendy, like, you never heard of cocaine?
Just to be clear, she did start it. This is their first interaction is what I'm seeing, that he went on to promote his book. Okay. And instead of asking about his book, she started asking him about his affair and other shit.
So in true Wendy Williams style, she's a shit starter. She's crossed the line so many times. And Judge Mathis brings the heat.
She messed up. He was a Detroit judge.
You've been addicted
Classic
to
Throwback
TV. Still addicted to based on your nasal passages and all these days you're missing.
Okay, hold on. Let's not miss a thing.
Doing cocaine.
Doing
Brought to you by Classic Throwback TV.
Still addicted to based on...
Can you not with the timestamp? I'm trying to listen to this shit. All right, let's start. Let's just
audio jungle.
Mentally prepare ourselves. We're starting now.
Your nasal passages and all these days you're missing at work and going in and out of the bathroom right while I'm here in the studio. As I told you, I've never used
New York City. Are you following me?
Listen, I've never used cocaine in my life.
Okay,
never in my life.
Tell me what else she alleged, Judge.
She also alleged that I asked her to sleep with my wife.
Yes, she did.
Yeah. Yes. Right, and so, and if you want to believe that ridiculous nonsense, you feel free to. But if you want to keep fueling it when no one else has even asked me about it,
nobody else keeps it real like
everyone
this.
in the media.
Oh, she's asking to get bombed on. Nobody keeps it real like me. Judge Mathis about to go off. By the way, he's like, you want to talk about cocaine? Your nose passage is fucked up. You're coming in and out of the bathroom. It's like, okay, Judge Mathis, let's go.
Knows that tabloids print trash, but every week that they pay people to come up with you or anyone in this studio to go to a tabloid and tell them, I want to sell you a story on someone, and they'll buy it.
Right.
And if that's the type of stuff that you fuel on your show, feel free to. But I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
I also got it.
I didn't do it.
I also
and
got
I have nothing to do with it. And I don't know the woman, never met her, never used cocaine. Now, let's talk about fueling your stuff. You, on the other hand, have admitted to being addicted to cocaine.
Absolutely.
Secondly, you continue to show symptoms of your addiction.
Okay.
Lastly,
what are those symptoms? Tell me.
These nasal passages you keep coughing up.
And I did Afrin.
This eternal cold that you continue to have.
Yes,
come to work because every other week, and now you even stupid so low as to blame it on your baby, your newborn. How low can you get? That's about as low as you can get. To blame.
He came here ready though for war. Well, okay, so let's just remember here. This is real shit though. This is beef, huh?
Yeah. What led to this conversation?
Okay, so apparently what AB learned is that he came on to promote a book.
Yeah, and
instead of asking him about the book, she started asking him about this affair.
Okay.
Or this crazy story that, and he's like, okay.
So now they're both on a radio show.
He's on her radio show.
This is that interview.
This is the interview.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so her show was on the radio.
Yeah.
This is 2003.
Okay.
This is a long time ago.
And she's done this to a lot of other people, like Diddy and Whitney Houston. Yeah, trying to call them out. Whitney Houston went off on her as well.
By the way, her most famous fuck up was outing Method Man's wife as having cancer. He was trying to keep it a secret, and she knew, and she like outed his wife, and it was like just a horror. He was like, it was really disgusting.
That's messed up.
Is that what happened? Maybe I see you type in. You correcting me?
I'm just double
checking.
Yeah, no. Actually, there's a clip of him talking about her, which is really good. If you guys have that. But what's interesting to me is Judge Mathis came here for war because he's like, okay, girl, I actually have the whole dossier on your ass.
Blame your child for your cocaine addiction. Then, lastly, your bisexual activity. I'm sure your audience want to know about that.
Who's yelling in the background?
That's what I was wondering. Who's doing like order in the court?
I think she's got some people in there who are loving this shit. Okay. Oh, shit. Her own cast is turning on her. That's like Dan going, oh,
you just got fucking owned.
You're getting killed, and Dan is like spitting out, cheering me them on.
Activity, I'm sure your audience want to know about that. I've heard that rumor.
I'm sure my husband would love that.
Yeah. Oh, he watches? Does he watch when you do it?
Yes, don't you know?
No, I don't know. I didn't know.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
If it's all consensual, everyone's happy. Judge Mathis.
Do that low down. Lastly, we can continue with what I heard about all those abortions. Like 8? You had 8 abortions?
8 abortions.
Jesus.
That's a lot if it's true, but obviously this Judge Mathis.
You had 8 abortions? That's what I heard. That's the rumor.
How
now you want to keep fueling that? Did you write about that in your book?
I wrote about abortion in my book.
All 8 of them?
Yes, I wrote. I have an abortion. Unlike you, Judge, I'll be smarter about my book. I don't reveal everything for free. People must buy my book to get the information that they need to get.
To finance this radio show, knowing that you had 8 abortions, a cocaine addict, and a bisexual.
Oh my God!
Sponsors continue to put up money for this show.
Okay, well, Judge Mathis is doing a little bit of a moral arbiter. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a bisexual or doing drugs.
Yeah, he's a little bit
or getting an abortion.
Yeah, I mean, 8 abortions is
8 is weird.
Loosey-goosey with it.
But I don't know if he's right about the number.
Yeah. What, Olivia?
I just like that part made me mad. Everything else, or the homophobia and the abortion thing is just like,
it's totally, yeah.
Also, she like wrote about it in her book.
Also, I mean, he's like saying that she's addicted, but she's saying that she didn't hide that. So
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I guess Wendy. Well, yeah, he kind of not looking great here. It's a mudslinging war.
Just saying.
Just saying.
I mean, that's what you get when you go on Wendy Williams, I guess. These guys are both pretty trashy. Let's be honest. 8 abortions, though. I mean, like, first of all, I'm pro, you know.
8 is weird for sure.
Yeah,
but do we know?
We don't know that that's true.
Yeah.
But just assuming that someone's got 8 abortions, we need maybe
something there is.
We need to have a conversation about
contraceptives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you've ever wanted to kill somebody.
I think I know who she's wanted to kill. Judge Mathis.
You know what, Judge? You are
better watch out for the anti-abortion crowd. I can tell you that.
Let me just say
watch
this.
out for them. You better say something to them. Don't explain to me.
Let me say
you
something.
ain't no trial with me. be. That's who you
Let me say something to you and to everybody listening.
Go right ahead. You thought you were going to get me on here and hijack me.
You are the Tyson Beckford.
You got the wrong person, Donald.
You are the Tyson Beckford of the protest.
I'm not some of these soft guys you done had on here that you think you can talk anything to. I come from the hardest streets of America. And if you think you're going to send me back to the streets fueling these nonsensical rumors that come in a tabloid.
By the way, I got to respect a man who can rise up, become an actual judge, pass the bar, be a practicing lawyer, and still keep that street. You know what I'm saying?
It's a pretty wild combo.
Yeah.
I don't know how it goes together. That's crazy.
That's why you got to show, man. He's one of a kind. By the way, here's Method Man talking about how, just a little aside, in 2006, Wendy Williams revealed on her show that Method Man's wife, Tamika Smith, had been diagnosed with cancer, despite the fact that the rapper and his wife wanting to keep that information private.
You were going through something with your wife. Like, I think she was sick or something like that, right?
Yeah, she was sick.
Is she all right now?
I'd like to thank Wendy Williams for bringing that to the masses because she didn't have to go on the radio and say that shit. I like to keep stuff like that private, but yeah, she was sick.
But everything's all right now. All right.
Better than what it was.
Well, then that's what's up, man.
Definitely
That's what's
better
up.
than what it was.
That's what's up, man. I know a lot of us go through it, you know what I mean?
I be feeling like, yo, that ain't nobody fucking business right there, though. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel about it and shit. That's her business. She didn't want anybody to know about it. You know what I'm saying? And I respected her wishes right there. So for the media to bring that and put that shit out there like that, I think that shit is mad tacky and disrespectful.
Yeah, well, you know, we won't even run that, man, so don't even worry about it.
No, y'all can run that. I want that to be ran. I'm talking about as far as the way it was done in the beginning, because she's past all that now. But when it was going on and all that, and people, it was done by, I'm going to give you, Wendy Williams did it. All right, her. She's the one that did it. You can attack me any way you want to. I'm in the entertainment business, but you don't attack my family, man. My wife ain't got nothing to do with that, man. Had all nothing to do with that. You did not have to do that. Her family members didn't even know she was sick.
That's fucked up.
We still live in our same community where we used to live at. The people that lived around her didn't know she was sick till you said that shit. And everybody looking at her, staring at her. You know how uncomfortable that makes somebody feel, especially somebody that's going through chemo? Stupid ass bitch. Bad enough she didn't have her hair on her head. You think she wants people staring at her, pointing at her, talking about how sick she is? Nobody knew anything until Wendy Williams said that shit.
She hasn't won a lot of fans, man.
She doesn't have any fans, and the people that listen to her just as fucking dumb. Because the bitch is an idiot, man. She's a fucking idiot, man. It's like she can say whatever she want to say about me. I never call up there for shit. She can say whatever she want to say. But you don't attack my fucking family, man. You gotta be out your fucking mind, lady. For real, you gotta be out your motherfucking mind, man. I ain't no regular okie doke nigga, man. I ain't no NSYNC Justin Timberlake ass nigga, man. Come from Park Hill, Staten Island, Park Hill, nigga. You been on my block, you know where I'm from. You been on my block, these fucking them little niggas around there. Think I don't know, snip and blow, sucking these niggas off and shit. I know. However you want to do it, Wendy, but me, I'm not gonna do it verbally. I'm not gonna come on your little show and try and bark on you and shit like that. Nah, man, I'm a street nigga. You'll see me.
I mean, respect for standing up to his wife.
So this beef is still going on. She did an interview in January of this year, Wendy, where she claims to have a one-night stand with Method Man.
Oh, that is
and
vile.
Method's wife is going back and forth with her, saying that she's still dragging this out for years.
Wow.
Wendy's vile. I hate her. Oh, the happy ending. I got updated that his wife is cancer-free. But can you imagine? That is good news.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that nobody knows you have, even your own family?
No,
and she
that's
outs you. That's really
so messed up.
Actually, I find it touching how much he cares about his wife's struggle and he respects her privacy. You know?
I mean, having to go through chemo, that's like the worst thing that anybody can go
vile. She's so vile. If you guys think that I like her or something, just make that clear. I've always thought she's a vile fucking freak. That's why we like to talk about her.
When I was locked away at a place that I didn't belong because I'm not an addict, I was addicted to coke and I quit on my own.
Wait, you just said you're not an addict and then you said you're addicted to coke.
Also, later in this, I've linked a video where she says that she's been living for a long time in essentially a halfway
She's
house.
like, listen, I'm not an addict. I'm just addicted to coke and live in a sober living house.
And she's like, I got clean by myself, even though I live with a bunch of other sober people who help me stay clean.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with me.
8-ball girl by myself.
That was something else I wanted to talk about, but go ahead.
You know,
How you
the
doing
only
in the
thing
back?
I did, I smoked a blunt with with Method Man, while I gave him a bath, and it was a one-night stand. And
what?
Yeah, look how she throws that out like that.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, years later, she dropping that she'd given him a bath. I'm sorry, that's not. Let me give you a bath. Nobody gives them, especially on a one-night stand. I just find that odd.
The way she dropped it seemed really made up too.
She knows what she's doing. She's trying to promote something. I forget what was coming out. I think it was like a biopic or something.
Even the guy's like, nah, get out of here. You're lying. But like, you did the guy so dirty, and you really gonna try to drag him and his wife again because you're accusing him of infidelity.
And he'll deny it, maybe not. You know,
that wasn't in the movie.
It wasn't in the movie. It wasn't in the movie because Method Man is still very angry at me.
What?
You can't even get his
I don't
name
know,
straight.
for being me, for telling the truth. It was one night we were in the club, a fight broke out and gunshots broke out. The fight was ridiculous. The whole Wu-Tang was there, but it was only meth.
Yeah, I'm sure. The whole Wu-Tang was there. There was bullets blowing. I took him home, gave him a bath.
She should have known better. Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with.
Hell no.
Fucked up.
By the way, that was pretty cold. His message to her was pretty icy.
Who wants to watch Wendy Williams the movie? Lifetime movie.
Straight to Lifetime.
Let's go.
I would actually watch that for the memes. Not me, but one of you guys watch it and then tell me if it's pull the highlights.
I'd watch that, and by I mean one of you watch it and give me a summary.
Yeah, one of you guys watch it and pull the highlights. Okay, let's continue because this is good shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We're about 20 years late on the beef, but
yeah,
it makes sense.
Some old
Never
beef.
too late.
This aged ripe, so it's good.
So this happened recently. This whole thing about
earlier this year.
Yeah, and then Method's wife responded in February. So,
wow, what a vile lady she is, man.
But this thing that we're watching, people are saying is from like
This is ancient.
2004.
Yeah,
or something.
this is ancient beef. But it's new. I mean, like, I'm a Wendy Williams historian, so this is new to me, you know.
I went to go see if Wendy, like, how her movie is reviewed. It's actually bizarre. There's no reviews.
Because it's not a real movie. It's like some bullshit. Well, hold on. Did it come out yet?
Yeah. I think so.
Could check IMDb. That's the. If it has like 800 ratings, you know nobody watched it. 5.5.
Sorry, I was
That's
muted.
pretty
Yeah,
low.
5.5 out of 10.
On IMDb?
Yeah.
That's honestly not that. I mean, obviously that's not good, but
Could
like
be worse.
Well, I'm sure it's
middle of the
having
road.
her fan spam. It's only 500.
Only
okay.
500 votes.
Yeah.
That's basically like a student film.
I'll watch it.
I was gonna say
Yeah, I can watch it if you want.
I'm kind of
I used to love
interested.
I used to love to watch shitty Lifetime movies with Lena's mom. So
But you know that like she's made a film about her own life.
Right.
Of course she's gonna be like, just can you imagine? You're not supposed to make your own biopic, you dumbass. It's biopics are supposed to be nuanced and interesting. All right, let's keep.
Anything but about the other tabloid article where I'm supposed to have beaten up the Reverend. Me and Reverend Jackson jumped on a preacher in L.A. You didn't see that?
No.
Or you're just too fixated on drugs and sex to discuss that. Is that your problem?
I
You
didn't
got
see
a
that
real
one.
fixation with drugs and sex, and that's all you talk about from what I understand
Tell
on
us-
your show.
tell us
And
about
now we
the
know
beatdown.
why you had all those 8 abortions.
Right now.
My God, do you have any spirituality in you at all?
Tell
You
us
need to go
about-
to church. What church do you go to?
You need to go to church. What church do you go to? Dude, Judge Mathis. I mean, I don't agree with his philosophy on
His
morals,
outlook.
but it is funny. Girl, you need Jesus. Someone said, one of the mega awesome nerds said, shout out.
Oh, he watched it.
I watched it. Don't waste your time. It's not funny bad. It's just bad.
Oh,
That's
disappointing.
That's the fear. That's the fear.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for letting us know. You just saved. You probably just saved a lot of people a lot of time. So that's good. So skip that movie.
You need God in your life.
Tell us about the beatdown,
And I'm not
Josh.
mad. Anyone that knows my show know that I don't take any disrespect or I don't let anybody say anything they want to me without me checking them real strong and real tough. And that's what you getting today, Wendy. You getting a real good checking. All right, which is what you need, and quite frankly, it's overdue. You get folks on your show, and you just think you can talk.
Getting steamrolled. Like she's not even.
First of all, she's getting bodied, and I think they're trying to play him off. I just heard music. Yeah, she ain't got shit to say.
Yeah, she doesn't defend herself like at all. You'll see. She just goes, "Okay, let's take some calls."
Interesting.
Love that.
The area where he was a judge in Detroit, it was the worst crimes. He's heard everything he's dealt with.
He's a
the
real-
worst.
he's
Yeah,
a
he
real-
knows.
He's a real street boy.
Can say anything you want to them. Well, that's what I do on my show. And my show has higher ratings than yours. So
I think those are sound bites.
No, you're not trumping me, Judge.
How about this? Just in the middle of someone talking.
You're actually not trumping anything. What me and my audience talk about we talk about on a regular basis, and it's actually very comical to me. All of the protesting you're doing, it's almost like that saying thou dost protest too much.
Being checked. Understand me clearly. This is called when you think that you can just treat people unfairly and say what you want.
I am not saying what I want to you. I simply asked you about this woman, and you immediately jumped to the highest of protestivity.
I tell you what I immediately did.
Something. WBLS New York.
I immediately told you that it was untrue, and I told you that it was tabloid trash, which all public figures have to endure.
Bro, with the damn. This is actually very long. I don't know if is there anything good.
You've
I think
gotten
you
there.
get the idea.
Yeah.
Well, at one point he says like, you just returned from the bathroom. I think I see cocaine on your nose, and she's like,
no comment.
yeah, and she's just like, let's take. Let's take
Someone
calls.
in the chat is saying they hope we know that she has been in the hospital and is in the hospital, I guess, for months, fighting for her life right now.
No, we did
I didn't know that.
about that.
She's fighting for her life right now?
I didn't know she was fighting for.
Yeah, we talked about on the show that she was hospitalized a while ago.
I didn't know she was like dying.
I did see that there's other people doing her show right now.
Oh yeah, Wendy.
Whitney Cummings.
Yeah, she did like a whole week. I was like, sick. I like this show way better.
She was released from the hospital in late September. I don't know if she went back. I'm looking though.
Come on. What the Wendy Sims out here in the chat being like, whoop, whoop. How you doing?
Careful.
Make me feel bad.
We'll get a claim for that. Remember the whoop whoops? They got us on the whoop whoops.
Right.
They did.
Yeah, we used the sound effect from her show, the whoop whoop, and her show claimed us just for like the sound bite.
Remember that?
Yes, that happened.
They claimed the whoop whoop.
They claimed the whoop whoops.
November 11th, it said, Williams announced that she's been diagnosed with Graves' disease, an autoimmune disorder that causes an overactive thyroid 3 years ago. She has previously taken extended breaks from her show, and she's taking one now.
I was going to say, it's we knew she had Graves.
Yeah.
Look, she's what am I supposed to do if she's like, okay, let's have a serious conversation. Someone's a douche. They live their whole, let's take Rush Limbaugh as an example. Vile, fucking evil dude.
Shitbag. One of the biggest pieces of shit to ever live.
Exactly. So he's dying of cancer. What am I supposed to pretend like I like him? I mean,
no.
Some people even say they're glad he's dead.
I think they
Didn't kill
just wanted us to be aware.
Yeah, that's fair. No, but this is actually a conversation that I'm curious about.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think Wendy doesn't show that same empathy when she talks about people who died or are dying. She wishes dead on people.
How about the one TikToker guy? She recently, she goes, look at this little fucking guy. He has less followers. He has more followers than me. Well, I have more on Instagram. Anyway, just look at this weirdo. Anyway, he died.
Yeah.
He was murdered.
Yeah. Anyway, he was murdered.
Oh my god.
You know, I mean, what the
Forgot
fuck?
about that one.
It's like
That
the
was so
fact, if she's dying is completely incidental to the. It has nothing to do with this conversation.
I think it's just a matter of like timing. Like, if she's literally dying right now, maybe not the best timing.
Watch this and then tell me.
Shit.
I saw it. We talked about it.
Sorry, this is reporting on it.
It's just a.
He's 19, and
Just
he
a
was murdered
refresher.
Monday
This
morning.
is not.
Yeah, I know. I apologize.
This is.
They show the whole thing, but I'm trying to find.
Okay,
the
whatever. You
clip.
guys remember.
Death to all of them.
She lived by the. She lived by it. She died. You know what I'm saying? Or she lived. Yeah. Lived
By the sword.
It, died by it.
Yeah.